Hello everyone, with my live is the best of Kanojo episode 9. And yeah, I mean, something's heating up now, right? It's basically each, how's it, both of them has really come far now with, yeah, so that's gonna be, I guess, gonna be a lot of battles now. I don't know, but like now, Hina seems to have accepted that she's in love with her brother, right? Her student, or so on. But yeah, but like she's accepted that. I think that's fair to say that she is now accepting of being, I don't say dating, but you know, has a kind of have some naughty business with her brother, right? Yeah, basically, I think that's fair to say. And of course, Ruby, she is a weird, she's in love with him and so on. So I think they're gonna have much more head-on battle now. And I hope I really hope that one thing has to happen here in the storyline, that he has to have, you know, do it with Hina. I mean, the whole way. He already done it with Review for episode 1. To do it with the old sister, I think it's important to feel them a little more equal in that sense, kind of where they have gone, right? I think that is need to happen, and then the story keeps going, right? Not like that's the end, but like that should be happening, and then they can keep, you know, going back and forth and so on. So yeah. Let's start watching it. Best Friday anime. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, I mean by far I think by far this is the best Friday anime. By far. So most of our likes too. But is he gonna move? She's still gonna move, but he's like, but I wanna do my sister at home. Yeah, it's like what? Kinda, but you also got your, you know, kinda, he's like, but I wanna do the classic, dirty. I guess the advantage, if she has her own place, you can go there and visit her, and that's easy to do, I suppose. But it's gonna be less of that, like, you know, staring at his sister when she's sleeping. It's gonna be less of that. Yeah. Yeah, it might be convenient. No, she's like, well, it's convenient though when you wanna visit me. Then we can get all dirty over, yeah. Yeah, I can come over and visit. Okay. Here I see the advantage of it. Okay. Nothing, right? Yeah, that is like what you can visit me, and you know, yeah. And then it's way more convenient. That is clearly the advantage of it. If she's her own place, it's easier to yeah, do everything with her brother and so on. Yeah, but like without mom or her rival sister finding out, right? But on the same time, though, it's very less not hand, right? Yeah. If it's a classic hand manga, he would do both of them, of course, at the same time. But yeah, if it was a classic hentai, they would just have a threesome by now, by far. Episode 3, basically. But and then Dear Mom would probably also join in, right? But anyway, will she move out? Maybe. I feel like I doubt it, because the anime still delivers a lot of those fan service moments. She's, you know, when she's drunk or she's sleeping, or the kind of classic, you know, a little, yeah, the classic flirty, you know, One-chan kind of character, right? Or like the, you know, young Oba-chan character living with the main character, right? Like, you know, like stepmom's younger sister that's way too into, yeah, like she's doing that kind of character, right? So in that sense, if she move out, it would be way less fan service, or they can have the same fan service, but it would make no sense. Anyway, here we go. I think, yeah. Here we go. Okay, some random. She might know, right? She might figure out something is going on. She's losing her boyfriend, to speak. Or she's like, wait a minute, my sister's gonna have her own little love. What's the text like up and down? Okay, because it has some. Okay, that's a super don't watch. I do feel this is a little stupid here with the subtitles, and I wish I watched the non-text now, because like, why does it keep jumping up and down there? I have to say that made no sense. The old text was small, should be up there instead. If even that. Wow, that was That was a little bad done there by the station there. Oh, her enemy. Ooh, interesting. She's gonna meet, yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, she's pissed off. I love it. Yeah, it'll be angry at me, but oh, she should be angry at you. I love it. I love it. I mean, would Sensei be like, wait a minute, you dated her sister? I mean, his Sensei friend there, wouldn't he know that? The dude was kind of. We saw him, he was kind of yaoi last week or 2 weeks ago. It's kind of. He is pretty on. I don't know, man. I think the guy might like Mando. He's kind of like, yeah. Nice. I love it, I love it. She's like, give me the most expensive. He's crying, so I want everything that's. It does feel weird that he is there now and listening to these things. Like, so you did her sister when you were his teacher? But what? Yeah, this feels weird that he's still like listening into this thing. How about your wife is so he probably knows his mare. Still got a divorce? Ooh, interesting. He might be lying now. I feel he's lying and he's like, oh no, it's all about my wife. And I was like, but now I'm single with your sister. Yeah, like he can. It's a chance with Hina now. I don't trust him for a second. Ooh, I see. I see where this is going. Is she like, maybe you should do my sister so I can have my brother alone? Yeah, I see where it's going. Oh, dirty playing here. Oh, I like it, Rishan. She's probably gonna maybe set him up with this, right? I love it. I love it. It's a great play from her, yeah. If she can like make him date her sister again, right? She can have a nuts, yeah. Like this is great. She's got like a. It's not really eating. Yeah, it's like one taste. Like I don't like it. It's like. I think she's trying to, get him to date. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be living alone. You could like, visit her. Exactly, perfect for you. I guess she's blaming herself for kissing. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, it's. But since then, she's kissed him though. I have to take one thing about is in Japan, right? And moving out, just how hard it is to get a place so on. Expensive is actually is kind of late, right, in Japan, with other countries. It's the same in Sweden, though, in my whole country. Yeah, it's the same there. It's like super hard to get an apartment. One of the worst countries after Japan. In Sweden, I think Stockholm is like worse than Tokyo. So it's like there, it's like on the same level there. So people live until they're like 35 right at home, right? It's not too uncommon, yeah, so to speak. I mean, many people move out when they get married, right? In Japan. Even the whole love hotel reason is because, like they can't get an apartment alone, right? So here I say, and I'll have 2 apartments. I have 2 apartments in Sweden and 1 in another country. But anyway, okay. She's played the sister card on her. Ooh. I want the boat! This is definitely building up for that classic hen ending, where it's like everyone gets happy, everyone is together at the same time, yeah. Yeah, like she's playing this like, I love you both equally. I don't know if I agree on that. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty convenient. Yeah, that was like straight up invitation there. Yeah, you can come to my new place. Fan service? No. I'm thinking that that's half Hina-chan's parts, right? Being there for the fan service at his house, right? Ooh, he's getting a key. He's getting a freaking key. Oh my god, that's like some straight up come home. Yeah, that's some. Couldn't be more clear than that. That is some. Oh my god, yeah. She wants it. She wants it right now. Oh my god, I'd rather give him a key. He hasn't even moved in yet. Okay. What's gonna happen more, right? He has to be a good brother. That's true, she's horrible at cooking. So Hina-chan she's useless at being everything else, right? Yeah. She's very, very attractive. And she's I don't know, but she's like, she can't cook and she's gonna drink all the time, and yeah. Yeah, he has the key already. That is so. Oh my god. Yeah, test is like, do you wanna go the full way with me or something? I don't know. What is the test supposed to be otherwise? You should just go visit her. You should just go there and visit her, right? But the imouto-chan might be playing some defense now here. But it's good to rule a fan service, unless I don't know, it becomes less reasonable fan service. How it like throws into. But it's always confused with anime. Is she like, I'm sorry, my sister left me, or it's like, I want you to be my man? It's so hard with anime to know what it's about sometimes. I have you, okay, because he's like, and now he's like, oh, I can't go and do a sister now. It's gonna be really guilt tripping me now. Yeah, it's like, damn it. That's your brother. Oh, what a bird, man! It's your brother. Come on. The sub though, he used said Kyoto, he said brother, yeah. They're like stepbrother. Maybe my Japanese is bad, but I'm pretty sure you said brother, and they added that. That's a question. They make it less, make it more PC, right? By adding that like extra stepbrother. He actually didn't say that. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, he didn't say that. It reminds me of the classical hentai animes. They're always like, we are related not by blood, and it's like that's not what they're saying at all. But in subtext, it says like my non-blood sister, and it's like what? You didn't say that for a second. It's like you did a mistranslation there on purpose. Oh, here we go. He's like, I got the key. Yeah. Okay, I feel it's gonna be a moment now. She's like in the linear rail, you know. Here we go, the classic. This thing all the time. Like she is like just. I know, like looking at me when I'm sleeping. So here's the key to be able to do that. Oh my god, yeah, this is like straight up like okay. Please come in here and when I am, yeah. They might do it now. Oh, sure. Yeah, I would be happy too. I think everyone would be like, "Oh, I am here prepared." Oh, I think everyone would be like, "Oh, yes." Oh yeah, they might be doing it now. Or they're finally gonna do it. Failure as a teacher and a sister and yeah. I hope they finally do it. Nice. Yeah, it's convenient indeed. It's convenient. Yeah, that was kind of weird too. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, he never kissed her sister when he did it? Wait, her first kiss? Didn't he kiss Ruby before that too? That felt like a complete lie. Wait, what? What? That's a complete lie, right? I think. It's not really weird. Good. Very good. Yeah, I hope they do it. I mean, the great strategy to anime is that they actually do it right. Not like in many other romance animes and whatnot. They actually never really, you know, the main character is like, oh, I want to have a girlfriend, and then has a girlfriend, or, you know, and then avoid it. Because it was his first kiss. So I guess him and Rue did, I guess they didn't have a romantic intercourse then. The first time, I guess she was very much like, insert here into this thing, job done, let's go home. I guess that's how they did it then. Something like that. The first time he did it. That is weird. That is weird, man. Oh, she's playing for the long game here. Yeah, it's like, have you started our... Don't you worry, we go slow and we're gonna... Yeah, she's playing it for the end game here. She's like, I want to have that pregnancy ending, true ending here, Hina-chan, yeah. I guess they jumped time here now. Yeah, I guess they jumped the whole summer break. Is it me? No, it's probably more. Yeah, this guy. No, but I mean, even if their first kiss wasn't it his first kiss, didn't he kiss Rue before that? Or if it means that you're teacher and student, though. Well, they're also brother and sister. They can just pretend that's why they're still with each other. But anyway, he likes to rewrite, yeah. Yeah. Literature club. Is he gonna join too then? He's like, I like the girl. See? I will also be in that then. That's how you get the girl. He's like, I will also join the club with the girl. Like, yeah. He can't read. It's like, I don't let him join. And I guess Sensei's like, I don't care, I just want more students in my club or something. Exactly, he's like, I just want more budget. Yeah, he's thinking with the brains there. I just want more money. I will take this guy. He can't read, doesn't matter. Join my club, please. That's how it works in every anime. It's like, you gotta get the 5 members so you get the budget, right? You get the economy going there, yeah. Oh, Hina-chan. See, everyone knows she's like a flirtatious sensei. They're all like, Hina-chan, yeah. They all know that she's way into her students. Yeah, and he's getting a little confused / yelling there. I was like, wait a minute. She kind of talks to them, talks to me, right? Yeah. But she's always been a touchy sensei from the start, right? It's pressed now, that. Ooh. Ooh. I don't. Probably not. Probably should talk about it at school. It's like, probably shouldn't talk about it at school. It's like, do you wanna do it, right? Oh, my feelings are the same. Oh, yes. It's like, it's very, very... Well, couldn't they just pretend to be normal people? This is more speeches now, like, hide! They weren't even doing anything yet. That seems more speeches now when it's like pushing him down there. Okay, yeah, no, it's like, okay, let's do it here. He's next door. Let's do it here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you're dating your sister sensei, you gotta do it at school too, right? I mean, hopefully they're also gonna do the dirty deed right at the school as well, right? That's an important part of the whole dating your sensei. Why else is it like a sensei, right? That's half the fun of it, right? Doing it at school. But yeah, she actually did move out. That surprised me because I have a hard time seeing them throwing in all those fan service moments. The anime love having those, so, you know, her in the bath or her sleeping half nude, right? Or her like being drunk and like showing her, yeah, and so on. Right? All of that scenes are gonna be kind of hard to get by. Episode felt pretty short, yeah. But I don't know. Like, they can still have those scenes, but then he has to visit her all the time, right? Because it's kind of weird if you see, oh, here's Hina-chan batting, and then it's like another story. Yeah, that'd be weirder. Like, it was kind of, in my opinion, I mean, they're great scenes, but they were very eye-candy scenes, and even some of them, in previous episodes, felt kind of forced, in my opinion. Because we see like a dialogue with him and like Momo, and the next scene is like Hina is naked doing something, and it's like, okay, like how does it relate to the previous scene, right? And if she then moves out, or she has moved out, yeah, it'd be even more like, okay, why are we seeing her thing now? Yeah. Anyway, it's a good episode. Let's review it. Let's review it, and after this will be domestic what's it called? Special Operation Asuka-chan might be out. I can see it before the review here. Yes, it's out, so we're gonna live react to that right away afterwards, and then sumo after that. So okay, let's review it. Okay, Domestic no Kanojo episode 9, and yeah, it's convenient, right? It's convenient moving out, so we can come over whenever you want. And to begin with, kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like, this is a good play in a sense. That has your own place, finally, right? Way easier to have sex, of course, having your own place. And then she gives him the key. Yeah, when she give him the key, then you know, it's like, oh, he even got the key right away. Before she even moved in herself, he got the key. Yeah, that was very convenient. And that was a little creepy, I have to say, in a sense, because he's always doing that, you know, oh, I goggling her when she's sleeping, right? And that's happened several times, because it's a classic, like, hand stuff with, like, the super, super sexy, right, One-chan or, like, Oba-chan and so on, right? And to live with, so of course he's doing that. and then he gets the key, goes to her apartment, she's sleeping, and he's like, ooh. Yeah, so it's like, I guess, so we still have that thing going. So in one way, like she said, it's very, very convenient. That being said, though, it definitely removes a lot of that classic, you know, like hentai basic arrow manga, arrow game, whatever, that kind of storyline, right? Where they have the main character, he's living with, like, you know, his hot, attractive, not by blood sister and older sister, and like an older sister and like auntie and, you know, stepmom and so on, and they all have different, you know, personalities and looks and so on, yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff, right? The very classic, like, you know, harem storyline and so on. And usually in those storylines, like we saw when he accidentally walked into Rue taking a shower, right? Those kind of moments happen, right? So that's why usually the characters should never move away, right? Usually all stay together, because then it's like easier for the main character to think, you know, accidentally, right, walk into them doing something, right? Or, oh, she's sleeping, or she's drunk, and then it happens that she's gonna get, you know, all, you know, in his business because she's drunk and so on, right? All of that is definitely being removed then, so that's a little weird, I would say, because not just the classic, yeah, the fan service thing or the I can thing, but it's for the drunk thing. Because that's one of her traits, right? That she gets drunk a lot, and she's quite weak with alcohol, I guess. And she gets kind of like flirty, and she even kisses girls, like, go for Yuri even when she's drunk, right? So, like, that feels like a storyline there. Now when they are more into an actual relationship, you know, One-chan's gonna get drunk, and then she's gonna seduce him when she's like really drunk, right? That feels like that's gonna be, maybe not now then, but I would say earlier, felt that would be a very plausible, like, scenario, right? Given that she's even, oh, I even do girls and I'm drugs. So okay, like, yeah. So so all of those scenarios are kind of thrown out, I feel. Now she's getting her own apartment, right? Definitely. The most, like, classic, okay, you know, all the settings, so to speak. The much more, of course, advantage she has instead, as you mentioned, the convenience of it, is, of course, that if they are actually just doing it and you're a couple and they keep, you know, one I used, yeah, then it's way easier to just go home to her place, right, and do it, than having to do it, you know, next to her sister, right, or mother and so on. So obviously, in that sense, it's way, way easier now if they are at that level of relationship. That's why I feel like kind of torn about this thing, because they aren't, right? It has to going very slowly here. It's like, I want to take it slow, but it's like, it's easier taking it, but I feel like, again, that if you're moving out, that usually means you're kind of the end goal, or not just the end goal, but you kind of are at the end goal, right? Like, you're already doing it like that, like rabbits. Okay, let's move out. That's kind of how it feels to me in most other storylines with similar, you know, setting and so on. But here then, just moving out, in my opinion then, I would say so, a little prematurely, right? Like moving out a little too early to actually be able to, like, they haven't gone through all those, like, weird situations, right? Like the drug thing as well. They haven't really got through that yet. Sometimes come over to her and they don't do it. It's no wonder he's insecure. It's like, but you asked me to come over, you even got me the key, but then you only kissed me and then you pushed me away. So actually, if anything, it makes sense. It's like, wait, why aren't we just doing the full course, right? Because you have your own place now, and you told me I could come over and do stuff to you whenever I want, right? So why can't I do more than this? So if anything, it makes his insecurity makes perfect sense. Because I feel like she's like a mix of taking the relationship and jumping it way, way too fast, right? They're not doing they're not doing like the small deeds to get up here. It's kind of like she just jumped up there, yeah. But also then, he thinks they're up there, and she's like, no, we're still down here, right? So of course she's confused. Actually, his take on it, that makes complete sense. He's like, wait, but where are we, yeah? Because I'm also confused, like, where are we in this relationship? That's how I feel too when I watching this thing. But still though, man, Rue is losing out heavily now. Hina, like, mostly with Hina. Rue is just crying about losing her sister to her and then to Natsu. Didn't even get some like pittiness from him there, kinda. He's just trying to go for a bit there. Didn't get any action. So the first time, okay, she got a little action, I guess, kind of better. No, she was trying to do this. I liked that with her. She was like, going for it. I really liked that with her. But he was like, no, I'm your brother. So at this moment, she is losing heavily now. Yeah, at this moment, Natsu he's picked the older one. But of course, there's gonna be more with her, and especially again, the reason one reason why I like her is because she always keep trying to do it. And yeah, just come to that's a great point there. You want to have just come to that actually to say that I really like that with Rue. Love that with her because that's something that is like, man, that's a great strategy. She's like, oh, Shu-kun, so you divorced your wife, eh? Why don't you date my sister again? Yeah, so that was really good. That was actually my favorite moment of the whole episode because, okay, the kissing scene at the school, the last thing, that was also a great moment there. But she started doing her at school, right? That's like a really high level jump in the relationship. But I felt that the scene there where she's trying to like push her sister's ex-boyfriend to stop dating her again. That's a really like, ooh, I love where this is going because of course she's trying to like mess up her dating her brother, right, or boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, she's trying to mess that up, right, and setting that guy back in again there. Even though she hates him, she's like, oh, but I hate my sister more in a way, right? Yeah, she's like, I don't even like you, but if you date my sister, I get that guy for free, right? So that's a really good because it feels like extremely selfish from her, right? Because obviously she thinks that Shu with her sister is a bad couple, right? Like she doesn't want even Shu. No, but like. But think about it, she doesn't want her sister to be dating Shu, right? She hates that guy. But now she's like, you know what? I'm fine with it because then you're ruining it for her so I can date my brother again. Like, so I even love that because it's such a selfish, like, I'm sacrificing my sister's happiness here. Oh, straight up, right? So I think it's great there because, like, she's clearly trying to ruin her life in that sense, right? Oh, why do you date my sister then if you're divorced and so on? Perfect, yeah. So that's brilliant. I think it was brilliant. So I really like how Rue is like, she always keeps trying to seduce Natsu, right? Or trying to get on his good side and so on. Or this episode kind of guilt trip a bit there, like, oh, she left me, but I got still you. Natsu's like, yes, as a brother. And he completely like, nope. He completely blocked her there, though. But still, she's always trying to get some action, right? And she got completely turned off this episode. But still, I like how that's like, like she keeps trying, right? And especially with Shooter, she's like, oh yeah, go to my sister. She wants you. Like that is, yeah. It was a little weird, I would say, on the side though. Well, have the other sensor, right? He's there, and he's like, wait, you dated her sister, and your wife knew? And it's like, yeah. I feel he's kind of sitting there being like, like, that's a little bit weird that he was with them on the whole yeah, at the bar, at the cafe, right? That's a little weird. Sitting there like, okay, I see. Why was he getting right? Yeah, and he didn't say anything, whatever. But I found that a little strange. I did like though when he, I said to Alex, of course. Alex, yeah. He was like, oh, 5 members, I get more money, take that guy. He can't read, take him anyway. that was a good scene too. But anyway, it ends then, I guess, with the kissing, as I mentioned earlier, right? Hina kissing Natsu at school. That clearly is a big step, I feel. I would love if they actually went the whole, action, so to speak, if they actually had the whole team, right? Because I do feel like he has still done her sister and episode 1. And that's one of the major things that I love with this anime, compared to so many other similar animes, where the main character is like trying to get a girlfriend right and trying to get laid, and then when actually someone offers that, they're like, no, yeah. So I like in this anime, like yes, they already done it right away, and now he's trying to get it to done it with her, right? And I think that's great. So I would love to see them actually, go the whole action, go the whole lead, and then after that, still dating and still trying to, who should I pick? One of these two girls, maybe even Momo, maybe even Miu, so on. I think that's great. I think that would be much more realistic and so on. I think that's. I hope it happens, and not like a cliffhanger, but like it happens, and then the story keeps going, right? That being said, the anime is soon, unfortunately, ending. Of course, it's like to the end now. It's a month left, right? So to next season, but still, though, I think that would be great. Because I mean, I wouldn't spoil, right? But if you saw my live reaction last year, you all know. If you follow my channel last year, you all know how much I hate Grand Blue, right? Like I love Grand Blue until that moment in Grand Blue where the main character is offered to have sex, like straight up, right? That's the best example ever in my life, I think. There be so many animes where the main character is offered, to have the full action, to have the whole thing happening, right? But in Grand Blue, it's like the whole anime is just about drinking and trying to get girls, right? It's like a classic, teenage movie, not a teen movie, right? Nerd revenge. So you kind of that feel to it, right? Okay, we drink a lot, we party a lot, and trying to get the hot girls, right? It's the only thing it's about, right? And then one of them is like, let's do it, and he's like, no, I was pissed, I don't want to do it. And then it's like, yeah, I want to spoil if you see the anime, but that scene for me, where the anime was like an 8 out of 10 for me, and then it became like a 2 out of 10. It dropped insanely much for me there. That it broke the whole promise of the anime, right? The main character be trying to have sex for the whole anime, and then in the end of it, he gets offered from arguably the most attractive female character in the anime, and he turns her down. Even though she's like she's like, I wanna do it. She's not drunk. She's like, she wanna do it, and she's like famous. So she's very like loose, so to speak. And she just wants to do it. Yeah. And he's like, I don't know. Yeah. And turns her down. I hated that. Could never see the anime in the same quality again because it made all episodes at that point be ridiculous, right? None of them or they're all lies, right? So I say this anime. I think this anime is so much better. Starts right away, 6, amazing, great start in that sense, and then it keeps going. That it is trying to do it more, right? Then it's like actually trying to have sex character for real, so it feels actually real for once in an anime that the main character is trying to do it, yeah. Right? Like it's so much better. So I really hope it is, probably be, like exactly. It probably will be no season 2. Just that is very, very, very low. I can explain why, but just as a point, then I really hope we will have a scene where him and Natsu and Hina have sex right before the season ends. I think that would be great as an end. Just like a closure. Just talking about here because I do want them to see that because I really like that this actual is a character that is really like an actual teenage boy that is trying to sleep with his sensei teacher. Because, as many are. From experience, no, but I mean, like, come on. When I was growing up, when I was like 16, 17 and so on, 18, right? But I was that age or whatever, so on, right? 18 and so on. So a lot of people that always like, oh, that teacher is hot and so on, yeah. And you joke about that, but in seriousness, the teacher actually would offer most of the boys, like, basically all of them. 99% would say yes, right? Even the one that has a girlfriend, even that they insanely love, honestly, will say yes because, like, what? Do a sensei? Like, that's his screw everything else. Yeah, I have the chance to do it. Yeah, like that is how reality is, right? So I really like he's trying to go here and she's putting it slow, but I really hope it happens. For of course, to the last point here, before we go to the next anime, yeah, the chance of the being season 2 is really, really low, mainly as this kind of animes you don't get season 2 right. Most animes are to promote the manga, right? Is to sell the manga or the visual novel and so on, and it's a whole, complex. Many animes actually lose money, right, by the actual production, but it's like this major company, right, that owns the visual novels, right? They're like, here's money, make the anime. Sure, you're not gonna the production cost of making the anime might actually lose money, right, compared to what made the producers, right, and the viewers and so on. But we know that that's gonna increase our sales over here, right, and also increase our merchandise and so on and so forth. So they take a deficit, right, on the actual anime production to boost the other sales, right? Like typical, simple, So altogether, then they make money, right? It's happens to a lot of animes, and how I say it, many animes like this, right? They're kind of like a test. Okay, can we make money? First of all, increase the sales of the manga and everything else, right? Yeah, everything around it, right? And the second thing is can we make money in this anime purely on this anime? And that is usually not happening, except for the bigger, shonen anime, so on, right? Who has also each merchandise and so on. And this is like a romance anime. They can't sell toys. They can't sell, DVD, or they can't sell games, right? So they can't sell those stuff around it. They can sell art. They can sell Blu-ray. This is very important to buy, of course. They can sell wallpaper. They can sell this stuff, of course, and so on, right? But they can't sell the games and so on. So yeah. So it's gonna be. I think that's yeah, I think it works. I think it's a good. I think it increases the sales, right? Absolutely, and that's why they're doing that, because they know that this for this anime, for shit here, whatever, right? That brings back the money and all falls around, right? But if they're gonna keep doing it in two of an anime, because one season of an anime that increases its sales for the manga and the the notoriety of the manga by a lot, right? So that boosts the manga sales by a lot. And season 2 basically means that the anime has to pay by itself, right? More or less, and that is very, very uncommon, unless it's My Hero Academia or something. But you can really also make games and so on, yeah. So they have to have a lot of that. So very uncommonly to see, something like that. Or it has to be the manga or the visual novel. It's very, very, very popular, right? That's insanely popular. That is if it's insanely popular, then they can of course keep doing it, because they're man, these sales are amazing. So the anime has amazing sales, they just keep doing it, yeah. But there has to be something like One Piece, right? Where it's absurdly amount of. One Piece is absurdly well sold, but something to that degree, right? And this is one of those unfortunately, it's selling in the middle, right? It's not the most sold manga, it's not the least sold manga, it's in the middle, and that's too expensive to make more anime. Unless this anime sells a lot of Blu-rays and so on, or a lot of promotional art and so on, right? Based on this anime. So it's a huge long shot. And if this makes season 2 here, it probably will be in 2 years from now, 3 years from now, right? It's gonna be way off, yeah. It's gonna be way off in the future then, if they make season 2. That's my take on it. It's based on, I don't know, having watched anime and followed the anime industry for 20 years. That's my take on it, because it usually how it looks. So it's very low chance, unfortunately. Especially, I think, for this romance and also a little dirty anime. Chat stopped? No, but you're building your Hina shooting. No Hina shoot, but you can't see this thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the anime, but no, chat is alive. Testing. But anyway, that'll be our review. Hope chat's working. Hope it's you. I hope it's not my chat. I hope it's your issues. Anyway. Ending here now then, going over to watch Mahou Shoujo Tokushu Asuka, right? The weird magical girl anime when they kill each other with magical sticks, and then they have this weird Bible black seeds. And it's a really weird anime. Really weird anime. Anyway, see you guys hopefully with that live reaction. And after doing Sumo, which is the last battle now. Yeah, Sumo is pretty good. I did the last battle now. So anyway,